All right, SEO and researching your keywords. I absolutely love SEO, and you're going to see why, especially if you're a data-driven person. I recommend this type of content for you if you're very logical and data-driven. You have people out there that are searching for answers to their questions that you already know, or solutions to problems that you already know that you can solve. If you're not using SEO already, you're doing your business a big disservice. If you're not educating as a business owner, you're doing yourself a big disservice. This is the best way to optimize your profile to attract more people to your business. SEO has helped me a lot in my photography business. Over there, sometimes I'll go ghost on social media, and it would be okay because people would be finding me on Google. I could be missing from my photos and phases social media for months and still get clients off of Google because these people are searching in Memphis brand photographer and it's leading them to my website, and I'm at the top of the search result. I probably started a blog maybe about 4 to 5 years ago, and my specific strategy was, of course, optimizing my website and making sure I was putting those keywords, Memphis brand photographer, on the home page, adding that keyword to the pictures that I add to my page, uploading blogs related to brand photography and using those keywords. And doing that has upped my rank on Google's first page. I haven't been as consistent blogging for my photography page, so I kind of do this dance on the first page, being that first person in between the second and the third person. But that's still good if you're landing on the first page and you're using SEO as your strategy. It's still going to be good because people don't usually go past those first or those second pages. The goal with SEO, whether you're going to use it on your website or you're using SEO on your social medias, when people are going to search for something, you want them to land on your page, being a magnet. You're not having to go and hunt them down to do this. You're just creating the content, putting that out there, guiding them to your space. So I want to talk about ways to optimize your brand online and attract those people on and off social media. So I'm using all these words. What exactly does keywords mean? If you're not familiar, keywords, simply put, are the words that people are typing in into the search bar. When they go to Google, when they're on social media, the words that they're typing, those are keywords. It could be 1 or 2 words, or it could be a phrase. We went over your brand theme and possible topics. What you're going to do is pull those topics and you're going to do some research on them to see what is coming up when your audience is typing those words into Google, or what's coming up when they're typing those things on social media, so you can incorporate that into your content. And it's really simple. The only thing that can make it a little tedious is there's a lot of results most of the time. Sometimes if you're not choosing the right keyword, it won't work for you. You want to choose something that's either in the middle or it's low competition so you can rank higher. The less competition that there is, the higher you'll rank, the more that you use those keywords in your content. And that's the basics of SEO. Now, where can you actually use this at? So I talked about blogs. If you're not incorporating blogs, or if you don't have a website and you want to get more online traffic, I highly suggest that. That is an easy and guaranteed way to get people to come to you, especially if your goal is to get off of social media, or even when you take a break from social media and you still want to have clients coming in. Get a website, add a blog, and incorporate those keywords so your business can start ranking higher in SEO. And of course, you can do this on social media as well. There's a few platforms that are kind of lacking in their search engine optimization. The platforms that do really good: YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Instagram and Facebook is a little behind. You don't really get good results when you type in keywords there. But those other platforms, you can find a lot of information there. So if you can find a lot of information, your audience is going to find a lot of information there as well. And you can either either go and research this information yourself. Of course, I'm not going to leave you hanging. There are tools that can help you with that. And I have a few tools that I love to use. A few of those are Answer the Public. They have a free version. You can do about 3 searches a day. I also use vidIQ. It's typically for YouTube videos, but YouTube and Google are owned by the same people. People are always using YouTube to get answers to their questions. So I like to use vidIQ and add that to my SEO strategy. There always are good keywords and good questions there. There aren't tools that I know of where you can do that on social media, but of course you can take those keywords or those brand pillars or those topics that you already have, search them on TikTok and Instagram and see what comes up for yourself and record that to save for later for your content. Let's do a quick little walkthrough on some of my favorite tools. We're going to go and Answer the Public first, and then we'll go in vidIQ so you can see how that kind of works. So let's go on over to answerthepublic.com. The free version, you could do about 3 searches per day. The paid version right now, I think I'm paying $9 a month. So if you're really serious about your content creation and becoming the go-to person for a specific topic or specific category, I would highly recommend this service and vidIQ, which I'm going to show you in a moment. Let's go ahead and just use one of the ones that I've used already. And as you can see, I have previous searches because I use it for myself and my client. I have a client that does life coaching and shadow work. So energy healing is one of her keywords. So I'm going to go ahead and do content creation since that is a widely used term. We can go ahead and see what comes up under content creation. Okay, so there's a few different views that you can look at Answer the Public with. I like to use the wheel, but they have a list view and there's a table view. We're going to use lists because I think that may be easier so you can understand the context of this. People are saying content creation near me, studio near me, content creation ideas without showing your face. For a person like me who uses this brand pillar content creation, I would take all of these as time goes on, answer all of these questions. Content creation ideas without showing your face. If I wanted to teach on that subject, then I would take that, put those keywords on my website, on my blog, and my content on social media. And when people are searching this, hopefully I have enough content out there that's going to rank me higher so they can come to me. That's how SEO works. Let's look at the wheel version. Here's all the questions within the wheel. Why, are, can, how, and it also lets you, I'm gonna go back to the list. It also lets you know the search volume. The search volume lets you know that a lot of people are searching this specific keyword. Answer the Public, it's a little limited because it doesn't show you the competition, which is why I'm gonna show you vidIQ as well, because you can take that same keyword and go in vidIQ and it'll actually show you the competition along with the volume, so you can kind of do a comparison of both. What I love about Answer the Public is not only does it have search result, it also gives you prepositions. Like for instance, it says here, content creation without showing your face on Instagram. Without is one preposition, can for, and there's another will for that. It also shows you comparisons that people have searched for using that keyword. So content creation and curation, content creation and marketing. You just pull from these to create content for this keyword. They have it in alphabetical order. If you decide to use Answer the Public so you don't have to keep coming back and researching, they also have the option where you can just go ahead and download the CSV file. And the CSV file is something that you can use in Google Sheets. I'll show you how I use that. What happens is once you download that CSV file, you can import it into the Google Sheet document. If you you do decide to do that, the way that you're going to import it is go to File, go to Import, go to Upload, browse your computer so you can upload it. And of course, you have to be doing this on a computer. You can't do this on mobile. And then I just click that CSV file and open it. And then it's going to give me a few options. You can decide to create a new spreadsheet. What I do, I usually just copy the tab and erase the keywords, and then I'll just put it inside this section of Google Sheets that I already have open. So I'm going to cancel that because it's already there, but this just kind of gives you an idea. Here's all of those content creation keywords. And now I have it in my own document so I can come back and review it anytime I want, anytime I get stuck on creating content. You want to make sure that you're very intentional with your efforts on social media or just marketing in general. Just come back here, pull from this data, proven data of people searching for answers. All right, so now we're going to go to vidIQ, vidIQ.com. And this also has a free version, but of course the free versions of anything is going to be limited. I personally love vidIQ. Any content that I post on YouTube, it also allows you to use those keywords as tags on YouTube videos. And the cool thing about vidIQ, let me open up YouTube before we get into the keyword. You can see this cool feature. So anytime you pull up a video on YouTube, vidIQ has an extension in Google Chrome that you can just add to your Google Chrome, where any video that comes up, let's click on Taylor Lloyd's video.
So we're filming this in my kitchen because...
Okay, sorry Taylor, we're gonna mute you. So on Taylor's video, if you look on the side here, this is vidIQ's logo. It gives us a little bit of stat. I love this feature. It lets you know the views, it lets you know what her engagement is, it lets you know what her views per hour is. This is where you could use the keywords to your advantage on YouTube if you're thinking about creating YouTube content. And if you have a personal brand or a business, you definitely should. Long form content is the way to go. I always recommend to my clients to post your content on a long form platform like blog, YouTube, and then repurpose that content and put it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, things like that. So you can maximize your content. And we're all about sustainability, so you definitely want to do that. Before I get too long-winded, the keywords here for Taylor's video, it shows you her SEO score. vidIQ kind of puts together a SEO score to let us know how high she's ranking out of 100. Here's the really cool feature. Remember I said you can use those keywords and you can add them to your YouTube video. Well, we see the keywords that Taylor is using for her video. She put techie, a moving vlog. Oh yeah, she said new home, new tech. So she's moving vlogs 2024. She has her own tag for her name, life update. You see all of her keywords here. So this feature is really helpful if there is someone doing the same thing that you're doing and maybe they have a video that's getting a lot of views. Something about YouTube to know if a topic is really hot. Taylor has 19,000 subscribers. If her views were more than the amount of subscribers that she had, that's how you know that that is a really good topic. If that is getting a lot of views and you can see their tags from this vidIQ feature, you're going to use some of those tags and put them on your video so your video can rank higher, especially if you're talking about the same or a very similar topic. Now, I do not recommend you going and looking at somebody's video and copying what they say. You take those tags and take those keywords, put them on your own content that is original. Do not go and say that Kiki told you to go and copy somebody else's content, because we don't do that. So now let's get back to vidIQ now that you can kind of see how that feature works. So they have a keywords tab. I am subscribed subscribe to vidIQ. I don't have the price of it right now, but it is a very low cost. And I think if you're under 100 subscribers, it's like half off right now. They already have top keyword opportunities suggested for me based on the type of content that I've created for YouTube. And remember, I said that it also gives you the competition. I love this feature because you can actually go through the keywords and you can decide which one you want to choose based on the overall score with the search volume and the competition all together. They give you the matching keywords. So I put in content creation, but they're saying the matching keyword is content creation for beginners. And as you can see, the overall score is really high. Since I'm a brand and content strategist and content creation is one of my pillars, I need to be creating content about content creation for beginners. When people are going and searching content creation for beginners, my content can pop up. It also gives you questions that people are asking most of the time. This one has 293 questions. It has the related keywords here. There's 119 related keywords. I like to click here so it can rank it by the overall score, and the lowest first. As you can see, all of these are green. Most of these say the competition is medium or very low. This is a great feature if you're looking to be very strategic with your content. So Think Media is a popular YouTube channel that talks about content creation. If I'm posting content and using that keyword, I might want to add Think Media's tag to my YouTube video. The cool thing about this, even though it's made for YouTube, these keywords are most likely going to convert on other platforms as well. You don't have to just use it on YouTube. You could probably take this and put it in TikTok and do the same thing. Instagram, same thing. You could see all of the related keywords that populated next to content creation. Remember, they had matching terms and questions. I like to go here and view it. It's a lot easier to view them all and then just click a new tab. Here's the questions. This is really the information that can convert on any platform. As you can see, there's questions like how to start content creation. Great topic. It says it's a medium competition and the overall scores gives you yellow. Green is good, yellow is in the middle, and orange is pretty high. Something like this, how content creation changed my life. Very surprising. I guess a lot of people are posting about that, so the competition is really high. I could go and create content on that, but I would be taking a chance. I might want to use something that's on the lower or medium ranking so people can find me. If I go ahead and use this how content creation changed my life, then I would probably be at the bottom of the search results and most likely my content wouldn't be found on YouTube. So that's Answer the Public and vidIQ. I highly recommend that. You can go to your old content and add those keywords and see if they'll start ranking. The last thing I want to show you for SEO is TikTok. I absolutely love TikTok for SEO because they're clearly showing that they're in competition with Google and YouTube. And they have tools within their analytics that are catered to search engine optimization. So let me go ahead and pull up TikTok now. So we're going to look at the analytics of this content. I'm not on desktop for TikTok a lot. So, ooh, look at that. Another cool feature about vidIQ. I'm glad I got to see this while y'all were here. They will let you see the engagement rate for your video on TikTok. Look at that. This has a 19% engagement. That's amazing, especially for somebody with not a lot of followers. vidIQ all around, it's worth it. I think you're going to pay about $10 for vidIQ. So if you're going to go and pick Answer the Public over vidIQ, I definitely recommend vidIQ. You can go directly to the video and look at the video analytics. It'll let you know the traffic sources, and you can see on my video that the For You page is 86%. I mean, my video was search came up for the audience 3.8%. And once you go down to search queries, you want to pay attention to what is coming up there. Some TikTok accounts may not have this feature, so if you don't, then it may be in a later rollout. Something that you want to pay attention to here is content that you could possibly expand on later or add to your keyword research. And that's why I love TikTok, because they're innovating all the time. And that feature, I haven't seen that on any other platform other than YouTube. Keep in mind that the more posts that you add for each keyword, the higher you'll rank eventually. Timing on that, it just depends. We don't control the algorithm. We don't know how that works. Just put the content out there in high quantities and up your chances, because it can take time depending on the keywords that you use, the competition with the keywords. Let the platform do its thing and you just keep posting the content. You want to make sure in all of your videos that you're having a hook for the video, something that's going to draw people in. You need to be letting people know what this video is going to be about. You can put the text on screen, you could say it out loud. If it's a talking face-to-face video or if it's a voiceover, have the captions going. On TikTok for sure, when you have those captions going, everything that's appearing in caption is going to show up in TikTok's SEO. So if somebody's looking up something and you're mentioning those keywords, it's going to show up. Hashtags, a lot of the times we just go and pick out random hashtags, but your keywords, use them in hashtags. For instance, mine was content creation. I could easily add content creation as its own hashtag on my videos so it would populate in the search result. Another thing to keep in mind, going back to knowing your audience problems, their desires. So with content creation, a problem like we saw in the search results is people want to do faceless content. So I could easily put that as a hashtag when I'm answering questions about faceless content. So just keep that in mind. Know that SEO is very tedious, but it is just as much helpful. Feel free to leave me any comments if you need additional support on your specific keywords. Brand and content strategies for my clients, I do all of that research for them. So feel free to reach out to me if you want to just hand that part over.